Welcome you all in e-learning. Today we are going to see about standard 10 subject Sanskrit, third chapter by the name Swasthavatam Samachara. Swasthavatam Samachara means practice good conduct. Now here in the very first title itself, Swastha means healthy, Vrutam means behavior and Samachara means practice. In the title itself they want to say us that practice your good behavior. Now before starting the lesson, let me see the introduction part. Here in introduction they are telling us that great poet Kalidas has written in the 5th canto of Kumar Sambhavam that body is the first means of accomplishing duty. Here in the very first line of the introduction they want to say about one of the writer by the name Kalidas, Mahakavi Kalidas. Now he has written one book by the name Kumar Sambhavam, and in his book he has written one statement that body is the first means of accomplishing duty, and this means even if a man has lots of things with him, but if he has no healthy physique, all these things are useless. Now by giving this line, Kalidas wants to say us that if we have everything with us, like if we are having a fame, money and everything, but if we are not having a healthy physique, then that all things are useless for human being. Means if body is healthy then everything is there. If body is not healthy then although you are having everything but then also it is useless. Man has to make many efforts to keep himself healthy. One of them is day-to-day routine. If day-to-day routine is good, health remains good. See, nowadays you are seeing that many of the people are doing exercise, yoga, and they are taking dietitian food and all this thing. Why? Why they are doing all this thing? They are doing all this thing only and only for keeping themselves healthy. Means man have to do many or lots of efforts to keep themselves healthy, and if you want to keep your yourself healthy, then you have to maintain your day-to-day routine. If day-to-day routine is good, then your health remains good. The age-old learnings of Ayurveda and the modern well-known scholars of medical science unanimously agree to this point. Ideal day-to-day routine of a man is presented here. This day-to-day routine does not include only the habits of eating, drinking, standing, sitting, walking, sleeping, but it also includes virtues like the company of a good person, respect towards elders, hard working for acquiring knowledge, sticking to truth, which are believed to be moral ideals of human life. Now generally we think that day-to-day routine means what? The way to means in that we are including only the habits of sitting, eating and sleeping, all these things. But here not only that thing, but they are also including that how to behave with others, how to respect elders, how to sticking to truth, how to do hard work. These all things they have included in their day-to-day routine. In this particular lesson, mainly they are talking about 2 points. One is day-to-day routine and another one is that the father's preaching to the son. Mainly on these two topics the poem is written. This whole poem is in a verses form, right? And this from this poem verses can be asked in a translation. Especially this chapter number 3 verses are asked in translation. So note it down this thing in your mind. Now here our introduction part is over. Let me move further for the explanation. Now the very first words. Bala uttishta sayyatam swasthavutam samacharam smar jagat vidhataram tatah suddham jalam pi. Let me write down the words on the board. Afterwards we will see the words and its meaning. Bala uttishta संयात. Then स्वस्थ वृत्त समाचरण. स्वस्थ वृत्त समाचरण. स्मर जगत विधातारम. स्मर जगत विधातारम ततः शुद्धम जलम पिबत. So here verse number first is written on the board. Now let me see the words with its meaning of this particular words. Bar means child and uttistha. Uttistha means get up. Sayyat. Sayyat means bed, from the bed. And स्वस्थ वृत्त समाचरण. Title itself means practice good behavior. Further they are telling smara. Smara means remember. And jagat vidhataram. See, here two words are there. Jagat means the world and vidhataram. Vidhataram means the creator of the world. Jagat vidhataram. And as you know that who is the creator of the world? God. So they are talking about God. Tatah means then. Suddham jalam pibet. Suddham means pure. Jalam means water. And pib means drink. So, बाल उत्तिष्ठ संयातः स्वस्थ वृत्तं समाचरन्. स्मर जगत विधातारं ततः शुद्धं जलं पिब. बाल उत्तिष्ठ संयातः. O child, get up from your bed. Get up from your bed. स्वस्थ वृत्तं समाचरन्. And practice good behavior or conduct. In second line they want to say that smar jagat vidhataram. Smar means to remember and jagat vidhataram means the creator of the world. So remember the creator of the world. First of all they want to say us that, oh child, get up from your bed and practice good behavior. Then secondly they say that remember the creator of the world. Then suddham jalam pib. Then drink pure water. Now let me see the translation. In translation they want to say that, oh child, get up from your bed. Then practice good behavior. Further they want to say us that, oh your bed, then practice good behavior, remember the creator of the world, and then drink your water. So here verse number first is over. Students, you may note down the words and words with its meaning in your notebook. So students, let us see the second verse. Satam padani nishramya sauchat gach sakar fainile karo bhutva suddho vyayamachar. Now let us see the words with its meaning. Satam. Satam means 100. Padani. Padani means steps. Nishkramya means by walking. Sauchartha. Sauchartha means for cleansing. Gach. Gach means to go. Satvaram. Satvaram means quickly. Fainilane. The word fainilane means shop. Karo. Karo means here they are talking about hands. Krutva means to do. Suddho. Suddho means pure or clean. Vyayamachara. Vyayamachara means do exercise. So see, Satam padani nishkramyam sauchat gach satvaram. Satam. Satam means 100 and padani means steps. 100 steps and nishkramyam by walking. Sauchat gach satvaram. See, first whenever we are getting up from the bed, the second thing we are going for cleansing. Right? So here they are talking us about the same thing, that walk for 100 steps. Walk for 100 steps and go for cleansing, and quickly go for cleansing. Second line they wants to say us that fainilane means with the soap. Fainilena karo bhutva means afterwards wash your hands with a soap and vyayamachara, and then do exercise. So walk for the 100 steps and go for cleansing. And further they say that after cleansing, do means wash your hands with the soap and do exercise. So let us see the translation of the same thing. Go for while doing experiment. Or you can write down for cleansing. Then by walking 100 steps. By walking 100 steps. Further they say that wash your hands with soap and do exercise. please. So here in the second verse they want to say us that go for widening excrement or for cleansing and by walking 100 steps. First of all you walk 100 steps and afterwards you go for cleansing quickly. Then after completing your cleansing, wash your hand with soap and do exercise. So this is the next work which you have to do after getting up from your bed. Here students, our verse number second is over. Note it down all the words with its meaning. Now students, let me see the third verse in which they want to say the next activity which you have to do in your day-to-day routine. In third verse they want to say Teilyam Mardaya Kaye Tvam Tatava Snanam Samachara Yatha Vidhi Jaleneva Vastram Swiyam Pradhavayam. Teilyam Mardaya. Now let me see the words with its meaning. Tailam means oil and murder. Massage kaya means on your body. Kaya body. Tvam means you. Tataha means after that. Snanam samachara. Snanam means bath. And samachara means take. To take. Yatha vidhi. Yatha vidhi means as per right. Yatha vidhi. Jale neva. Jale neva means with water. And vastram. Vastram means clothes. And swiyam means coat. Pradhavaya means wash. Now see, Taila Mardayam Kaya. Tail means oil, Mardaya means massage, Kaya means on your body. So massage oil on your body. Tvam, you massage oil on your body. Tatam, and after that Snanam Samachara, and after that take bath. Further they say that Yatha Vidhi Jaleneva Vastram Swiyam Pradhavaya. Yatha Vidhi, as per the right. Jaleneva means with water. Vastram means your own clothes. Swiyam Vastram, your own clothes. Pradhavaya means wash. Now in this particular verse, the next activity is told by the writer is that massage your body with oil. Massage your body with oil, and after that take bath. After that take bath. Wash your own clothes as per the right. Means whatever the right means, according to that you have to wash your own clothes. So here explanation is over. Let's write down the translation. Massage your body with massage your body with oil. Then what they are telling that after that take bath. Then they are telling us that wash your own clothes. Wash your own clothes as per the right with the water. So students, you may note down the words in your notebook. Students, let me see the fourth verse. In this fourth verse, पूर्वाभि मुखमासीनः कुरु संध्या विधिं तथा वन्दस्व पीतरो नित्यं प्रातराशं अशान च. Now let me see words with its meaning. Purva means they are talking about east. Abhimukham by facing, and asina means to be sit, right? So by sitting or by facing the east side. By facing east side. Asina means संध्या विधि. Sandhya Vidhi means morning prayer. Here the meaning is morning prayer. Tatha and Vandasva. Vandasva means go down or salute. Pitaro means parents. See, here in this particular word, Pitaro, there is Itretar dvandva compound, Pita cha, Mata cha, Pitaro. Nityam means every day, and Pratarasham means breakfast. And Ashan means to eat. Cha means end. So the next thing which is told by the writer, what it is, that Purva Vimukmasin Kuru Sandhya Vidhim. Purva Vimukmasin Kuru Sandhya Vidhim Tatha Vandasva Pitaro. Pitaro means parents. Nityam means every day or always. Pratarasham asana cha. So in this particular verse they want to say us that practice or perform Sandhya Vidhi means the morning prayer. Now you have taken the bath, and afterwards what you have to do? That you have to do the prayer, morning prayer, by facing the east side. Not only that, but after that salute your parents or go down to your parents and then take your breakfast. So this is the thing which is told in the fourth verse, that perform Sandhya Vidhi by facing the east. Perform Sandhya Vidhi by facing the east and salute your parents or go down your parents and take breakfast every day. So let me see the translation of the particular words. breakfast. So this is the fourth thing which you have to do in your day-to-day routine. See, in the very first verse, they are telling us that, "Oh child, get up from the bed and practice good behavior." Further, they are telling us that, "Remember the creator of the world," and further they are telling that, "And then drink your water." In the second verse, they are telling us that, "Walk for the 100 steps and go for cleansing. Wash your hands with soap," and further that, then do exercise. In the third verse, they are telling us that after doing exercise, massage your body with oil and take a bath. Then wash your clothes as per the right with the water. And in the fourth verse, they are telling us that perform Sandhya Vidhi by facing the east direction, salute your parents and take your breakfast. So up to here we have seen the 4 verses. Students, in this particular lesson total 8 verses are there. We have seen the 4